to my channel. So today I did a bridal makeup tutorial on the beautiful Dessa. She also has a YouTube channel, so make sure to follow her. I'll be writing down her name right here so you guys can follow her. She's such an amazing makeup artist and I'm learning a lot from her actually. She's teaching me how to do that eyeliner because I'm like, I need some practice in that eyeliner. But anyhow, let's move on. So I did this beautiful makeup bridal tutorial and I hope you guys like it. If you do, please continue watching. Let's get started. Okay, you guys, so before you guys start, you always want to have your hands sanitized. So I already did that. So I'll be using my Mario Badescu. Just making sure I'm pronouncing it right because I used to say Mario Badescu. Okay, close your eyes. You ready? Ready? Oh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Let us sink in. So we're gonna move on to the eyes and I'll be priming them with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. To do that, I'll be using my Sigma Precision Flat P80 Brush. And then you just want to place it all over the eyelid. And this process will help for your eyeshadow to last longer and also for the eye color to be noticeable. As you guys can see, some people have discoloration in their eyelids. What's up?
So I have discoloration in my eyelid, as you can see.
No, I didn't mean that.
That was a joke.
Oh no.
I was joking. As you can see, she has black eyes.
No, I do too. Some like, you know, like some people have purple or like pinkish and they're veiny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I was just joking.
Now you want to set the base with a neutral color. And then I just went ahead and used my Stila in the No palette. It's one of my favorite, you guys. It looks so beautiful, but as you guys can see, I use it a lot and it's really dirty. It's like beat up already. I already need a new one. With the same brush that I was using, which is my Sephora Pro Blending Brush, I'll be using this clay eyeshadow. It's one of my favorites. It's like, it has a pinky tone. And then this is our transition color, so you want to place it, you know, basically buff it in everywhere and like little wiping motions. Can you turn towards me, please? Thank you, thank you. It's kind of hard to get you like this.
It's my old lady ears.
No, it's me that I literally need to be kind of like in front of you. Next, I'll be using my Cargo palette, and it's such a beautiful palette. It reminds me of beautiful bridal colors. And with that, I'll be using my Juvia's Place Jokes by Aloe, and I'll be grabbing this color. But yeah, you want to make sure you always take the excess off. And then also, I'm just placing it right here, and then just blending it a little bit towards the inner middle of the eye and just focusing it on that area. Okay, you guys, so I do want to apologize because from now on you guys will just hear my boring voice that I hate. No, but really, we couldn't continue because our daughters were right there. They were fighting, they were crying, they were grabbing the makeup, and so we had to stop here and there. And also it was just impossible, you know, due to all the noise. But yeah, actually the one that was fighting was my daughter. It might be because she's in her terrible twos, but let's hope she gets over this phase. But moving on to the makeup, I'm going in with my MAC 219 brush and grabbing Earth from the Stila palette, and I'm just placing it as close as I can to the lash line, not really focusing it like, oh, doing it so nice and like so perfect. I'm still working with the same eyeshadow color and with the same brush. I'm just placing it more on the outer corner and kind of like a V shape, and then I'm trying to fade it in towards the middle of the eye. So moving on with my Galactic brown eyeliner, I'm placing it as close as I can to the lash line. It doesn't need to be a clean line because we will be smudging it in a minute. Now I'll be blending that eyeliner with my Real Techniques Smudge brush. Now I'm applying Sonia Kashuk Loose Fine Thin Glitter in the center of the eye with my finger, and I really don't want it to be so noticeable, so I didn't apply a base or anything that would hold it still, like so it could be so compact. I wanted it to be like loose, like kind of here and there, not exactly in the same place. So yeah, and I also kind of took some off with the brush. Here I went back in with my MAC 219 brush to darken the outer V a little bit more with the Stila palette. Next, I'll be applying some individual lashes with my Duo Adhesive, but before she curled her natural lashes, and she also applied Too Faced Waterproof Better Than Sex Mascara. And quick tip, as a bride, you always want to apply waterproof mascara in case if you cry or things like that. You know, you don't want your makeup to be everywhere, especially on your big event. Next, I'm cleaning any fallout with a makeup wipe. So moving on to the face, I applied the Porefessional by Benefit to the pore areas, and then I went with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer to the rest of the face. Moving on to the foundation, I'm applying Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation Stick in the shade Warm Beige 3.5. And to blend the foundation on nicely, I'm using my Real Techniques Miracle Sponge and Argan Facial Grape Oil. You can find it at TJ Maxx. That's where I purchased mine. I don't recall the price, but I don't remember being it so pricey. I cannot stress this enough. This part is critical into achieving a nice, flawless looking face. Seriously, take your time while doing this. You want to take around 6 minutes total doing your just the foundation, and then also doing your concealer is another of those that you really truly want to take your time blending onto your skin to achieve that flawless looking skin. Moving on, I'm contouring the face with my Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation Stick in the shade Honey. And it is a foundation, but I'm using it to contour the face. Next, I'm concealing any areas that may need to be concealed with the Kryolan Derma Color Camouflage Cream. And I don't recall the shade of this particular one, but it has a pink undertone which will help to cover any dark areas of the skin. If you guys could hear the background noise, you guys will be like, how did you guys manage to record? Because my daughter just turned 2 years old, and then her daughter is like 1 year and 3 months, I believe. But her daughter was more chill than mine. Mine was definitely going crazy. She was like crying, she was getting butthurt out of no reason. It was just crazy. But luckily I'm doing a voiceover. But yeah, let's move on. I grabbed a yellow based concealer to do a highlight on her face. As I mentioned before, this blending part is critical into achieving a flawless looking skin, so really do take your time blending everything together to have that flawless looking skin. Next, to set the face, I'm using my RCMA No Color Powder, and I really didn't bake. I really didn't leave it on for a long time. But before applying anything, you always want to make sure that you have no creases under the eye. Going in with my Sigma tapered F25 brush to dust the RCMA No Color Powder off the face, and I also wiped a little bit more all over the whole face. Next, to brighten up the under eye area, I dust a little bit of the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Press Setting Powder under the eyes. Next, to set the outer areas of the face, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix Pressed Foundation with my Sigma's large powder brush. Then I applied a little bit more of the facial spray to take that powdery look away. To contour, I'm using one of my must-haves, which is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and to apply it, I'm using a Sigma angled brush. I use this brush a lot that I cannot even see the number. You also want to do this process with a really light hand. You don't want it to be so harsh. Next, I'm contouring the nose with my Sigma angled shading brush and also using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. Next, I'm bronzing her face up a little bit with my MAC Give Me Sun, and as I mentioned, I just applied a very tiny bit. I didn't want her face to be so bronzy looking either. And for blush, I went in with a really light, rosy, beautiful shade from Bellapierre Cosmetics, and I'm applying it with my Real Techniques multitask brush. Moving on to the highlighter, I'm applying MAC Soft and Gentle with a Juvia's Place Strokes by Aloe brush. These brushes don't have a name, but that's how it looks like. I'm like small multitasking brush. Then I sprayed her face again. So as close as I could to the lower lash line, I smudged Driftwood and Earth from the Stila palette. And to the lower lash line, I applied this beautiful nude cream gel liner in the shade Honeydew, and it's from ColourPop. Next, to the inner tear duct of the eye, I'm applying Snowflake from Bellapierre Cosmetics, and to do that, I'm using my Sigma E30 brush. Now I'm doing the cejas with a no-name spoolie, and then also the brush that I'll be filling in the brows has no name either, and to do that I used Earth from the Stila palette. Next, I'm using Gerard Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Nude. And then I used one of my favorites, lipstick. It's Color de Rain in the shade Sugar. And this wraps up my video. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys truly enjoy it and love it. I love it. It's such an amazing, beautiful bridal makeup. Yeah. Be sure to follow us. My name is Esbehidy Trenado, and you can follow her at Adhesive. She's such an amazing, beautiful artist. And we have actually lots in common, and then not lots in common. She's skinny, I'm fat, she's tall, I'm short.
Oh my gosh.
And then like I found out that we kind of use like different brushes for other stuff. So it's pretty interesting and cool at the same time, you know. So yeah, I truly hope you guys enjoyed it and love it. If you guys do, please let us know so maybe we could do more videos together. See you guys on my next video.
Bye.